Welcome to the show again. So, I did go to a convention and I picked up enough comics to fill a short box. I did pick the comics that went in there, but near the end I was just grabbing stuff to fill the box. And we're just going to go through it. There's probably 5 keys in there that I know of, and I'll separate them out as I go. And we'll go over again. Half of these are just me trying to fill the box because after a while, I was like, yeah, I don't want to not fill the box, but I also halfway through I was like, yeah, I've got everything I need. Let's begin. So the first one is just a bunch of comics I stuck out for the thumbnail. This is just an Image comic called Plush. I'm not sure what the comic book is actually about. I like the covers because they're just colorful and interesting. I have a Plush number 4, a variant of Plush number 4, Plush number 6, and another Plush number 6. So these, judging by the cover, I'd say it's probably about furry culture. I honestly don't know much about furries or their culture, and I doubt this is a good representation of their culture because most of these covers look kind of violent, and I don't think furries are inherently violent people. So I'm going to say I like the covers, they're interesting. I might have to look into that series. And unfortunately, most of this episode is just going to be me pulling out. No, that's not too bad. Okay, I think I got it. And again, if you look through these comics, if you see one, if you see a comic that is actually a key or valuable, if you leave it in the comments and let me know. I'm also going to be drinking Red Bull during this because it was a hard day. All right. I got a bunch of New Mutants. The New Mutants comic. I got 61, 42, 43, 46, 46 again, 47, 48, 49, 49 again, 54, 55, 59, 36. Wait, did I already have a 36? Oh, no, I don't. All right. That's fine. 36. And, this is going to be hard with my gloves. Sorry. All right. And a 42. This might go faster than I thought if I can just go through them like that. Okay. I also have New Warriors 11, 21, 19, 8, this one looks like it's introducing a new warrior. That might be a key. I'm going to set that aside. This one. And I've read the New Warriors series, so. And I have the New Warriors Annual. I think I might have more than one. Alright. Here I have a Hyperion number 1. He's a member of the Squadron Supreme, if you're wondering. Oh, I read this series a while ago. It's called Sidekicks, or did I? All right, I have Sidekicks 2, 1, and 3. I don't know if they're all the same series of Sidekicks or if these are like a volume 1 or a volume 2. Oh, I saw this cover and I thought it looked pretty cool. Hitami. Here's one called Headless. Alright. Near the end, I was just trying to fill the box, so I grabbed all of them that I could find from a certain comic book artist that usually does covers, and her covers are usually very popular, so I just grabbed all of them I could just to fill the box. I have Hellions. Oh, and by the way, the artist I believe the artist, her name is Peach Momoko. She is very popular. So I grabbed all the Peach Momokos. I love her art anyway, and if I ever meet her, I have plenty of comic books to have her sign. Okay, here's more Hyperion number 1. Oh my gosh, you can tell when I started giving up. Okay. Here is 6 copies of Night Gwen. It's like a thing back in the day when they were trying to make Gwen. Like, they made various versions of Gwen Stacy and superhero guises. This is the Night Gwen. I think it's supposed to be like Nighthawk. Oh, while I was grabbing Night Gwen, I grabbed Peter Parker, the Amazing Shutterbug. I don't know. Number 1. I don't know. Oh, look! Ah, yes. More Peach Momokos. Hellions. So I got... That was probably not even the last one I grabbed. There's probably more Peach Momoko Hellions. I got X Factor, Age of Apocalypse, another X Factor, Excalibur, number 67, Exiles, I found this cover and it looked interesting, so I have that. I do not even know. Oh, this is from Image. It looks like it's a number 1. I doubt it's any Echo Lens, number 1. I doubt it's anything really interesting. Okay, I picked up a copy of Far Sector. I think only the number 1 of these is valuable. This is number 11. Alright. Yep, this is the point in the box where I just gave up and just said, fill the box, just fill it. Animal Man number 1s. I have 3. A X-Men Red Data, or X-Men 199. Oh, X-Men number 1. That one might be a key, I doubt it, but we'll try it. Okay. All New X-Men number 30. A X-Men Deluxe again. X-Men the early years with a Namor on it. X-Men First Class Finals number 3. X-Men Worst X-Men Ever number 2. I think this cover's fairly popular. I'm not sure what's in it. I'll put it in my key pile. X Factor number 9. X Factor number 50. Hell's Angel number 2, featuring the X-Men. This is 52. DC 52. Week 21. So this would be 52 number 21. Oh, here's one I thought was really interesting. I saw it and I was like, yes, finally something great. But this one's probably not super valuable, but it's cool and it's a good placeholder until I actually find one. This is the Eternals number 1, the True Believer. True Believer is a stamp where it reprints it. It's basically a reprint of panel for panel reprint of the Eternals number 1. Okay, here's the Adventures of Superman number 39. I'm going to have to look into this one. I doubt this is the first appearance of Bloodsport. Superman in Action Comics number 670. Superman and the Metal Men number 590. Oh, this one's from Caliber. These are the people who who originally printed The Crow. This is Legend Lore. I'm going to look into that. That one looks interesting. I have Law and Order number 1 and 2. This was printed by Maxim Press. Oh, I grabbed a lot of these. Okay. At this convention, they actually had the creators of this comic there. I might one day get this signed. I don't think I'll do it right now, but if they ever come back to this convention, I'll have plenty of books to get signed. This is Stray Dogs. Dog Day. Action Comics, a DC Essential. I think this is a reprint. So it's kind of like the True Believers, but... I think this is Dynamite Superheroes or something. I think this is an Alex Ross. I grabbed Alex Ross. This is art too. Here is a Wildcat source book. That's in... Oh, it's 1 and 2. I doubt these are worth anything. Oh! Here we have another Peach Momoko Hellions. So, I think that's 4. From Vault Comics, I have the Fox and Hare. This one looks interesting. I have an Elektra number 1. I think this is her costume inspired by the TV show. I have E is for Extinction. I think this is 1, 2, and 3. Yeah. I just kind of like the art for it. It has a really interesting quality to it. It's very reminiscent of the of the X-Men from Grant Morrison's X-Men run. Okay. Here is Godzilla #1, Monster Protectors. I don't know what that's about. Oh, okay, I'll probably try to find those together. A Crush and Lobo, the two variants. Don't know what those are. Variant covers are confusing to me because I'm like, oh! This goes with my plush. Alright, here's plush #1. I'm going to put that in my key pile just to look up plush. I kind of want to look into that series, to be honest. Okay. There's... Oh, this is Iron Man and Captain America. This cover is by Alex Ross. So, if I ever meet Alex Ross, I'll have something for him to cover. I think this is an Alex Ross cover. And all these covers are really good if I ever meet artists. Here is Year of the Villain #1. I'm not sure if this is the first appearance of Perpetua. I'm going to put that in my keys. Actually, I'm going to take that Captain America Iron Man out of my keys. It's just there if I need something signed. Oh my gosh. Okay. Superman from New 52, #1. I doubt that one's worth anything, but here is a... This is just weird looking. Oh. This might be something. I honestly don't know. This is Wizards vs. Top Cow. It's been signed and has a certificate of authenticity. Now, I don't know how well that authenticity ticket is going to hold up if I get it graded, if it's going to come back a gold-bladable because it has the certificate, because I just pulled it from a box. But we'll put in my keys. Alright. Superman, I think this might be the first appearance of Mongol, the female Mongol. Alright, here is some stuff. I found a whole selection of Dynamite's Vampirella and Red Sonja. Here's #6. I'm going to move the box out of the way and we'll... Alright, #6. Oh, these are cool. The cosplay variants. #6. #7. #8. #8 variant. I have to go through all these. #10. I like the art, if I ever meet the artist. #11. Oh, here's the cosplay variant for Red Sonja. And it was #11 for the cosplay variant of Red Sonja. Okay, and #12. So that is all the Vampirella Red Sonja. I might need to look into those, just all of them. Alright. Here is... Yeah, we've been going for 19 minutes. Alright, Grimm Fairy Tales. These covers are always kind of fun. I stopped actually reading into those, so... don't know. I'll put it in. Here is a Marvel Premieres Weapon X. I'm going to put that in there. Supreme #1 in a I don't think it's polylaminate. Double Dragons. First appearance of the Double Dragons from Nintendo game. From the Nintendo Beat 'em Up. Alright, we back. A What If These old what ifs, I feel like if you find an old what if, you should probably pick it up. No matter what if it is. I want to hope that this is the first, a genuine Gen 13 number 1. I just got done reading this series. I kind of liked it. Oh. This is a Secret Wars Spider Island number 1. So it's not Spider Island number 1. It's Secret Wars Spider Island number 1. Alright. Well, I'm going to put that there. Ginny Hex from Wonder Comics. I kind of like that. Oh, there's something on there. Get off. Might be something. Firestorm. This is number 7. This might be the first appearance of Plastique. Oh my gosh, these are old. Oh my gosh. Alright, here's Tip Top. Tarzan reprint begins here. Well, that's something. I will look into that. That's some Golden Age stuff right there. That's... Okay. Oh, another Peach Momoko cover. It actually has her name right there. Peach Momoko. I like her art. If I ever meet Peach Momoko, I'll have something for her to sign. Superman. I think it's Bloodsport again. Doubt it's the first appearance Bloodsport. Here's a My Little Ponies comic with all the ponies. Fun. Another one. Alright. These are Golden Age stuff. I couldn't tell you how old these books are, but I'm very curious about them. It's called Mars Patrol Total War. They're 12-cent comics. Oh, I wouldn't even begin to tell you how old these are. Oh, has a copyright in 1968, so they're pre-70s. So not too Golden Age, probably silver. No, more Weapon X. More Weapon X. Here is ROM Space Knight number 36. I got a pretty good stack of what I think might be valuable. Alright. Youngbloods 0. Youngbloods number 1. First appearance of the Youngbloods. And all of that. Oh, here's Pit number 1. All these Image comics from the superheroes from the 90s, I couldn't tell you if they're very valuable, but I'm aware of them as characters. Their validity as characters might be like it. I don't know if they're relevant, but then again, there could be a movie announced tomorrow where all these Image characters are Lady Death. This is from the Chaos era, so picked it up. I probably have read this one before. I'm going to put that in my keep pile. Okay. This is Heroes Reborn Iron Man number 1. First appearance of that armor, at least. It was a really weird looking armor. Oh, if I ever meet Roman George. Here's Lenore number 11. I don't know if you actually see a lot of Lenore nowadays, but... Hold on. I might be behind on Lenore. Maybe not. Alright, well, if I ever meet Roman George, I'm going to have him sign this. There's another one I might be able to get him to sign. Multiversity, number 1. That might be something. Ninjets, number 1. I can't remember. I think it... these characters featured in another comic book, and it was, I think her name was Jennifer Blood or something. Yeah. Spider-Man, Spider Shadow, #1. It's a what if title. That's probably why I picked it up. White Fox, #1. More Peach Momoko stuff. Here's Demon Days, Cursed Web. Demon Days is her most prominent work for Marvel to date. That's the one where she did the most work on it. Demon Days, Mariko, #1. Demon Days, Mariko, #1. Oh, I have one of these from back in the day. I think I have it in my stuff. I still have it. I just didn't dig it out. And I doubt this book is worth anything, but... Here's X-Men, the movie, #1. It was given away in a card game set. That's why it has Wizards of the Coast on it. I doubt it's worth anything, but it... Oh my gosh, is it that messy? Oh my gosh, I thought it just had a crinkled texture to it. Alright, this is a Astonishing X-Men. And if you can see it, it's just so kind of dirty. You could have an artist write on it, like draw a picture on it. I thought it just had like a crumpled texture, but I think somebody just... Oh, that is not clean at all. Oh. When I found these, I told everyone around me, I'm like, hey, there's this first appearance of this character you guys might be interested in, and nobody cared. Another 90s guy. This is Darker Image, #1. It's the first appearance of the Max. He's the purple guy on the cover. He was very big in the 90s. Something tells me a lot of the comic books I just picked out were very big in the 90s. Okay. These are the Ninjets. This is the 1 in 15 variant. I sincerely doubt it's that valuable, but it is a 1 in 15, so that's something. Black Cat Infinity Score. I think this one reminds me of a Spider-Man, where there's the Spider-Man's in his black suit and that. I doubt that's worth very much. Here is the variant edition where she has the Infinity Gauntlet. So that might be something. And one thing I've learned from watching other comic book people is that if you're going to collect comic books, the best bet is to find good girl covers or sexy covers. So here is Betty Page, a Betty Page comic. I sincerely doubt this one's... I'll do some research. I got like a stack about yay big that I'm going to do research on to see. Now, there was a series that I kind of liked it. I'm like, I have half of these series are series I like, but I doubt they're worth anything. This one is from Image, and these are all the Image ones. Okay. Pretty Violent, #1. Pretty Violent, #2. I have 2 with that cover. And Pretty Violent, #3. Now, Pretty Violent is actually... it's hard to describe it. I mean, I could just describe it easily by saying, hey, it's pretty violent. But Pretty Violent is a series where Oh gosh, I can't describe it without describing another comic book that people might not have read. Okay. Pretty violent. It's kind of like I Hate Fairyland, if you ever read that, but it's superheroes. And it's just this. It's about a girl who wants to. She doesn't want to be a supervillain like her family, so she tries to be a superhero, and every time she tries, it ends badly for her because she's pretty violent. It's pretty fun, and I like the covers because they got a nice Skottie Young quality without them being actually Skottie Young, and I really enjoyed the series. And it's pretty violent. Okay, so that's about it. I mean, not bad, not a bad haul. I'm going to look into some of the comic books, not all the comic books, the short box. If I set it down over here, that's an indication that I'm not going to bother looking it up. Oh wait, hold on. I kind of like this one. All right, I'm putting Hitomi in that pile. If there are any other books that you notice that I didn't set over here, or I didn't comment about, I just said the number and set it down, and it is a valuable comic, if you could leave a comment, that'd be great. It's impossible for everyone to know what every valuable or key comic looks like, but oh wait, I'm keeping my plushes. Plush is also going over here. I doubt Plush is a valuable comic, but I want to look into the comic in general. Usually I won't read the comics. I'll just look at the covers and say, wow, those are really nice covers. And then if I like the series, I'll probably buy a collected edition so I can actually read it. Man, that's actually not bad. I like it good. And again, most of these books are probably not worth very much. If you have any questions about the comics that I've already previously mentioned, let me know. Again, this is going to be probably a good night of me going through and saying, oh yeah, there's that one's valuable, or oh yeah, no, it's just me going to be looking through comics and saying, oh yeah, well, there we go. Some of these are pretty interesting looking, and honestly, if I ever meet Peach Momoko, I do have stuff for her to sign now. Okay, that said, I don't think I'm going to buy another long box of comics tomorrow, so if I do a video like this tomorrow, it won't be nearly as long. That's not bad. What time is it? Okay, well, that about wraps it up. Thanks for tuning in. Again, if you have any questions or comments about the comics that I showed you and say, hey, that one's valuable, let me know. For that, I gotta do my research on these. Have a good one.